One of the games that I constantly find myself going back to a lot is No Man's Sky. Even in the very beginning, I loved it when it had an overwhelmingly negative review on Steam. A lot of people were disappointed in the beginning, but I managed to maintain like a positive mindset about it. And look here, now it has an overwhelmingly positive review on Steam, and they've offered free updates, free DLC, the whole shebang. The reason why I bring that up is because Hello Games, the people that made No Man's Sky, and Sean Murray announced their game Light No Fire back in 2023, and we haven't heard jack since. But it's the into 2024, and I believe we're gonna get a lot more information and possibly a game release in 2025. So I want to make this video of what we know. Today we're diving into one of my most anticipated games ever, Light No Fire. Get ready to discover everything we know so far about this groundbreaking fantasy game from the creators of No Man's Sky. Created by Hello Games, this new title promises to render an entire planet to scale, setting a new standard for an open world game. Building off the expansion seen in No Man's Sky, Light No Fire aims to deliver an unparalleled adventure where you can build, survive, and explore a true open world together. This procedurally generated multiplayer game is designed to capture the essence a fantasy survival adventure. Now, we don't know a lot about the story or the lore of Light No Fire. There was at one point that you see rabbit folk bowing down to your player and Skinny Shrek in the background. Another scene, we see a giant statue moving. So I think that has something to do with lore and story. Hello Games said Light No Fire brings the depth of a role-playing game to the freedom of a survival sandbox. While the main focus on the expansive generated planet, the game also features RPG elements like character creation and a sprawling fantasy story. Players can create custom avatars from various species. While all these species are based on pure speculation and what I could have seen from the trailer, other people have seen from the trailer, just know there's a huge variety of them. All sorts of furry dudes you could beat. The races include, in what has been seen, humans, rabbits, foxes, badgers, bears, wolves, and I think I saw an elf, I saw pointy ears, I saw another one with pointy ears and antlers. I don't know if you could be a deer person or if that's just a headdress. I don't know, but there's a variety. Expect to encounter outposts filled with characters who will assign quests, much like No Man's Sky. Unlike No Man's Sky's procedurally generated universe, Light No Fire focuses on generating a single planet to scale in a fantasy environment. Hello Games aims to create a multiplayer Earth large enough to accommodate the 7.8 billion people that inhabit our real world. This sounds very similar when they announced No Man's Sky in the very beginning, so you could run into your friends, but you probably won't since the universe is so big. I do want to point out when they said that, two players tried to get to the same area and they were supposed to be standing right next to each other. They weren't. That was a big thing in the very beginning, but Hello Games did say the goal is to generate a planet the size of Earth with no boundaries, creating a truly open world. Every player will exist on the single instance of the planet, making everything built, discovered, and named a part of a shared experience. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because one Reddit user firmly believes there's going to be one server, everyone is on one giant planet. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I brought up those two things for a reason, and I would like to point out a key word here, goal. It's their goal to have that happen. Probably won't. This open world is packed with oceans as dark and deep as our own, mountains taller and more vast, traversable space that promises unprecedented exploration opportunities. Now, Light No Fire has a bit of everything. Like we said, exploration, survival, and traditional RPG elements. Players can scale mysterious mountains, construct watchtowers, and explore oceans and continents. The game features story-driven combat with swords, shields, bows, and staffs, along with the ability to fly wild beasts like a dragon that you saw in the trailer. Now, people in my stream, I showed this trailer on my Twitch chat, and they're like, that's not a dragon, it's a wyvern, or whatever it's called. I understand there's dragon fanatics out there, but for the ones that just watched How to Train Your Dragon, we don't know that much. So that's a dragon. Which, speaking of which, there's several types of dragons in this trailer. There's a big chungus one, a very skinny one that skeeves me out a little bit. But yeah, outside of flying wild beasts, you can also ride wild beasts. There are horse types. I'm genuinely curious on how we're gonna get these creatures. What the taming system is like. Do we go out there and do something small and they just come to you, or do you have to go out there and absolutely wrangle the f***ers? And there's boats to traverse the seas as well. Hello Games is striving for a sense of realism in Light No Fire, so survival mechanics are likely to play a significant role. From what we've seen in the trailers, players will gather resources to craft gear, shelters, and tools to face the game's challenges. From what I've seen, the crafting and building system appears to be quite detailed, allowing you to establish anything from a quick campsite to more permanent bases. Effective resource management will be crucial in this game, meaning you'll spend a considerable amount of time scavenging for the essentials like food and water, adapting to various environments as you go. The crafting system in particular stands out to me because I feel like it needs to be perfect. In survival games, crafting is like the main component, and I feel like in Light No Fire there needs to be depth to it, but not bad insane where people lose their mind. The trailer has showcased some craftable items, including weapons and potential armor, as well as base modifications. Given Hello Games' previous work on No Man's Sky, they are very well equipped to deliver a robust crafting experience. Now, base building and customization was also a big part of No Man's Sky, so I expect nothing less in Light No Fire. Starting with simple structures like huts, players can gradually expand their base into fortified homes, complete with storage, crafting stations, and defenses. I feel like homesteading will be really important in Light No Fire. Growing your own food, maybe some animal husbandry thrown in there like ranching. I think that would be kind of cool. Weather conditions and the day and night cycle will significantly impact gameplay. Going off No Man's Sky, darkness can make predators more active, making nighttime exploration more challenging due to limited visibility with only torches or lamps for light. Storms might hinder movement, requiring players to adapt their strategies literally on the fly. Imagine flying in the game, you got your winged beast, and storms come in. That storm could really ruin things. It could really change how your mount is flying. Information on NPCs and NPC settlements are still limited. However, the trailer did show those rabbit dudes bowing down to the player's character, hinting at objectives where you might assist others. There may be a relations or a renown system that influences how you interact with these NPCs, potentially affecting trade rates and other interactions. This, of course, is speculative and should be taken with a grain of salt. This is just something that, comparing from No Man's Sky, I feel like might be implemented in Light No Fire. But here are the main features that I have seen. Building and resource gathering, bow and sword combat with potential for magic combat, functional boats, ground mounts, and flying mounts, exploration of an Earth-sized planet with multiple biomes and extremely tall mountains, underwater gameplay, including swimming. I do want to pause there and say that's very important because in a lot of games lately, you just can't swim. Really hoping for fishing to be a component of the game. Papa loves his fishing. Survival and RPG elements. Now, one of the key aspects of Light No Fire is its multiplayer experience. Hello Games envisions a space where players from across the globe can build a life, explore, and survive together. You can team up with your friends or encounter other players in the wilderness. The game allows you constructing persistent buildings and communities, meaning anything you build can be discovered by other players. Now, in the trailer, we saw 10 people working together to build a community, or they're flying off and doing something. But if we're basing things off of the No Man's Sky scale, I believe 32 players can work together. I think that's something they're going to be adding in because that's what you could do in the other game. And if they're building off the other game, that's what I'm expecting. While Hello Games hasn't set a firm release date for Light No Fire, there's a chance it could be a lot sooner than we think. The game has been in development for around 5 years by a dedicated team working separately from the ongoing evolution of No Man's Sky. Unlike the lengthy marketing campaign for its predecessor, Light No Fire is expected to arrive with less prolonged teasing, potentially making it one of the new games of 2025. I'm really hoping that it comes for 2025, and I'm hoping we get some new news. I even sent Sean a DM on Twitter begging him, be like, Sean, I crave Light No Fire. The confirmed platforms for Light No Fire include PC because it's obviously on Steam. You can go to the Steam page. It's there. Based after No Man's Sky, we're also going to assume that's going to be on PS5, Xbox, and possibly Nintendo Switch. No Man's Sky is on Nintendo Switch. So I'm just going to throw that in the ring there and hope for the best. But we'll get more details about that in the future. I'm hoping in the near future. Quarter 1 we get a lot more Light No Fire news. So there you have it, everything that I know about Light No Fire. What are you guys excited for the most? Let me know in the comments down below. Drop your thoughts, speculations as well. I would love to hear, but while you're down there commenting, be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you know when I upload a video. But if you know the exact moment I upload a video, because I will annoy the pings, be sure to join the Discord. The Discord is a super happy and fun, friendly community where everyone is welcome. And if you're watching this right now, this very second, there's a chance of streaming on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/Perzival, Perzival. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell my name. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And be sure to follow me on all my social media. I have TikTok. God knows how long that's going to be around. That could be going away very soon. I have Twitter, X, Blue Sky, Instagram, all that business. Yeah, be sure to check it all out, though. It's in the stuff down below. But that's it for me. That's the video. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!